Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Gay Area, the Bay Area's first gay stoner sibling podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Daniel here. Hi. And
This is your other host, Allison here.
right. Allison's here as well. And today's podcast episode is for people who believe in manifesting things.
Wait, what? That's the title?
People who believe that words matter and that if you clickbait an episode,
Okay.
maybe weeks later something very similar
very severe
is going to happen to you.
Yes.
Okay? So if that's you, then this is the right episode.
Words really matter.
Also, if you are a visual person of this podcast, watcher, then you can check out our new little setup with our cute little chairs. We had to get ones close to the ground just in case we break them again. We want to be close to the floor.
We do not want to get hurt.
We're hoping these ones don't break, but you never know with us. With us big fat divas.
Yes, big thickums.
Also, you're getting a full body shot. So if you ever dreamed of a full body shot,
Besides the feet.
minus the feet, then absolutely check us out visually. So there's that.
Yeah.
Allison, I need to hold your hand right now. Oh my God. I could come to tears just thinking about it. Like, we are so powerful, and we need to understand that
We
our
need to start
words,
manifesting some powerful
words
things.
matter. The
One where Allison wins the lottery. Bleak.
Next week, we absolutely need to do something like that.
Yes.
The one where we manifest hard.
Yes. So let's just get right into it, y'all.
Allison, yes, please get into it.
Okay. So as you've seen in the title, I was robbed. Let me just go straight into how the events of that night happened.
Please.
So I arrive at work early. I park in like the first spot that is even on the street, like pretty much right in front of Splash. I'm like work diva eat, there, hitting my geek bar, waiting to go in. Got my secure my princess parking.
Yes, getting geeked up.
And then I go into my shift right on time, and then I'm just working my shift, normal business, right? I'm going outside for a quick, let me give you guys a timestamp real quick.
Please.
I should have done that earlier.
Give us the whole picture, please.
Yeah, I'll give you.
What did you eat for dinner?
Let me think.
What was in your stomach?
Was this Wednesday?
I think it was Wednesday.
It was Wednesday. So, Wednesday, I don't know what I ate.
Too bad.
But, so I walk out to my car.
Let's just say you had, Taco Bell for the picture.
I very well could have.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I walk outside to go take a little geek break, right? And me and Maya are standing out there. And then all of a sudden...
Shout out Maya.
All of a sudden, I see my coworker Israel down the street, and hold on, I see him down looking at my car. I was like, "Why are you looking at my janky ass car?" And then all of a sudden, he looks at me with this face, and I was like, "Huh? What's going on in this cone?" And so I start walking over there. Also, so this was 12:40. And I started at 8. So I was almost done with my shift. Mm-hmm. And I walk over there. I see this, if you want to see visually. Boom.
I'm about to beat this bitch up.
My window was busted out the car, Mercedes style.
Windows out your car.
Literally Mercedes style. But it was the front passenger's window. And so I had put my paycheck in my car right in the door jamb of that window, like right underneath it. So instantly I thought they might have went in there to try to steal whatever that was, that check. So in a moment I was delusional. I thought they stole my check.
Right.
And then because I looked, but I didn't see it, but I didn't properly look. because he got covered with glass or something. So later, so I'm standing out there figuring this out. Some of my coworkers come out. They're like helping me clean out the glass and stuff. Diva slaying. And someone comes out of the bar and he goes, I was up there on the patio because luckily we had the patio open Wednesday nights. And so he was like, I was up on the patio.
The bird's eye view.
And I looked down when it happened and he saw a homeless guy. And I was like,
houseless.
I was like, houseless guy. Well, this is an eyewitness account in this account. So he knew the difference between houseless and homeless. Girl, so listen. So probably houseless.
Disky.
Listen. And I said, did he have a speaker with him? A big speaker. He said, yes. Matter of fact, he did.
What?
And I was like, motherfucking Joey.
We have a name?
We have a name.
What the hell in this account?
And I have a photo in this account, too.
Put them on the screen, please.
So listen. Well, I'm kind of scared.
Let's blast them.
No, I don't know. I mean, I could take him as long as he didn't have a gun or anything. But
grab
he sells.
my hand. Let's be brave and blast.
No,
their
I don't
ass.
want to. He kind of is a drug dealer, like low key.
So maybe he has ties to the cartel.
No, I'm just saying. Like, I don't really want to blast him.
For safety.
For safety for me. Maybe once I'm not working there, we'll blast him. But
you'll say his name.
I'll say his name. Fuck you, Joey.
Ooh. Okay.
I'll show you. Maybe we'll show on the Patreon.
Ooh.
If y'all want to see what he looks like, you have to join the Patreon.
Okay. Wait, is that your speaker?
No, that's his. That's his. It's smaller. I almost stole it. I almost stole it last night.
So when you asked if he had a speaker, you were talking about a speaker that he had, not one he stole from your car.
No, that he had.
Oh, in my head, I thought you meant he stole a speaker from your car.
No.
And you were like, did he have a speaker with him?
No, so listen.
Like my speaker.
No. So listen.
This is just to identify the man.
This is to identify the man.
Okay, let me describe him. He looks like a fierce, like, 1970s gay with this, like, porn star mustache. And he has, like, these long chops. And, like, a short, cut hair. And he just looks like he's up to no good.
He absolutely is.
He looks mischievous.
Oh, yeah, and he sells drugs. Yeah.
And he's houseless.
I don't know. I think someone said he stole a car the other day. I don't know. I almost stole this said speaker. He left it over in front of Splash, and he walked away for a minute, and I was like, I almost did it, but I didn't want to get fired.
Yeah, probably a good idea not to.
But, like, if I was off the clock, that's a different story.
Forget about it.
I might have just chucked that shit.
Into the dumpster.
No, just on the street.
Just break
it.
God,
just to fuck with him. He broke my goddamn window. So listen, after this account of the eyewitness, I said, I think he stole my paycheck. He was like, oh no, he didn't do anything. He said after he broke it, he just like walked away. And I was like, what? So I opened the door and I properly looked and I was like, Disky. I was like, it's there. And so I got it. And I was like, false alarm, y'all. But I still got a busted window.
So he literally just broke.
Oh, he busted it to bust the window out.
Did he know it was yours?
That's what I'm thinking. I think he could have. I mean, he's around there all the time. I park out in the front all the time.
Have you made an enemy of this Joseph?
This is the thing. I've never personally done anything to him. But earlier in the night, the reason I have this photo is because he tried to rush inside the bar when they thought we weren't paying attention. He tried to rush inside the bar, so I took a photo of him.
And kicked him out for the night?
Well, he never gets in. He never comes in. We don't let him in.
Because he's had...
I don't know. I don't think he tries to come in. I don't know. Because he knows if we try to fucking, like, search him, he couldn't. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't know, but... So, after this account... I'm going to talk about that after. But basically, I had help cleaning out my car. I had some great advice. People were like, girl, you can't go on the freeway with this window busted. All the glass will start flying everywhere.
Huh.
And I was like, okay, well, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Why don't you just roll up the window?
Right. So basically, and then one of my coworkers was trying to like help me like tape it up. But then one of the drag queens who was off the clock, they were like, "Oh, girl, like you're gonna get pulled over instantly with that."
Oh.
And I was like, "Well, because the rule is it has to
What?
be clear. It was like not clear tape. It was like blue."
Okay, but if you drive straight home and you don't see any cops, it's not like you're gonna get pulled over if you drive like that
Yeah,
automatically.
but like when you're even just about to get on the freeway, you see a lot of cops downtown LA at night.
Just pretend like your window's down.
No, she was saying if you taped it up with the blue stuff, not just for having it.
Oh, if you tape it up, then you'll get in trouble.
Yes.
Okay, and you're saying you have to tape it up to be able to be on the freeway.
Yes. So then I was like, okay, we'll just get out as much as we can, and I'll just drive through town.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, 45 minutes.
Kill yourself.
45 minutes.
Well, I would just drive on the freeway if you got all the glass and wear.
We did not get all. There was still
sunglasses.
There was still a lot of glass.
Drive like 65.
No, I was not going to risk it.
Bust the windows out your car.
I did not want to get sliced up, and I was wearing shorts.
It just sounds like a whole like horrible way to die.
Yeah,
Like
I was like,
1,000
no.
ways to die.
Imagine if a glass got somewhere crazy. I was like, ah! And just skirt off the
knowing
goddamn
you
freeway.
were literally thinking about every possible like
Yeah,
horrible
absolutely.
thing that could happen. You're like, going through town seems like my sleigh.
45 minutes, whatever. Yeah, as soon as it happened, I asked the manager. I was like, the manager on duty, I was like, can I leave? He was like, check with the security. And so I asked my coworker. I was like, who was like the supervisor, like the lead kind of that night. And so, they were the lead. And so I was like, can I leave? And they were like, well, yes. I was like, because I have to deal with this.
Did you say pleek?
No, I didn't even say pleek. I was in distraught.
You probably didn't even have to.
Yeah, no, exactly.
They're probably just gonna let you go.
Yeah, so
No pleek required.
No pleek required. So yeah, I had to deal with all that. It was crazy.
And while it was going on,
Oh, I did try to file a police report. I called the non-emergency line. They were like, "Yeah, we're too busy. We can't send anyone out. You're gonna have to do an online report." Yeah, I was like, "Wow, all these tax dollars." Finally one time I want to call the goddamn police. Y'all can't even help me.
literally, they're good for nothing.
Yeah, absolutely good for nothing. No good doers.
They're absolutely just eating something somewhere.
Oh
or
yeah,
finger banging each other's assholes.
yeah. That one, both of them at the same time. Eating some
and
donuts,
finger
bacon covered
banging.
donuts, bacon covered donuts.
Bacon covered donuts.
Yeah, you never seen the maple bacon donuts?
Are those cops' favorites?
Well, I'm sure because they love bacon because they're pigs. Oink oink.
I don't know if pigs love bacon.
But they are bacon. Girl,
You are what you eat. Ever heard of that?
yeah. Chickens love eggs.
Dude.
They do. They do. They love the flavor of the cooked ones, but especially the raw. But they try not to let
Who's
them.
feeding chickens cooked eggs?
People who okay, so I seen TikToks about this. So people who have like a bunch of chickens and they accidentally let some of them sit too long, they start their embryos forming or something, so they can't sell them or eat them. So they smash them up with immersion blender.
I think I saw a TikTok like this.
With
but I didn't
immersion
watch the whole
blender,
thing.
and they fry them up, and it's really good calcium. It's really good for the chickens. But the reason they have to cook them first is because else they'll get too much of a hankering for the raw egg, and they might just start eating their own eggs.
Not the hankering. The
It's
hankering
true.
too strong for
Yeah.
the chickens.
They're gonna like it too much. Goddamn road rage coming on outside the studio right now.
What the hell? Disky, you need to calm down. You need to calm down. Okay, so that Allison's mid break-in, she calls me. I'm on the toilet douching, and she goes, "I just got my car broken into. They stole my check." Da-da-da. I gotta go.
No, you were like, well, I'm going to have a daddy over. Should I cancel?
I was like,
And I was like, no.
oh yeah, I did offer to cancel
Yeah.
because I kind of wanted to cancel anyway.
You're like, I'll just text him, say my sister's car got broken into.
Yeah. And then I was like, and then you were like, no.
No.
You're like, it's fine. So yeah, that was my night with that man. Came out of retirement, ready to go back in. I got lube all over my floor.
Goddamn mess.
I just cleaned my sheets and everything, and then I got to clean them all again afterwards. What the hell? What the actual hell? It was so not worth it. But
Hashtag, you need to get one of those things Kate got.
that's exactly what I was thinking, girl.
Yeah.
I need one of those squirt pads.
Yeah, but just for loop pads and everything else.
Girl,
Squirtopia. Hashtag Squirtopia. Sponsor us.
Yeah, we need to be sponsored by them. But I mean, it was fun, but I felt bad not being there for you. But also, they didn't even steal nothing.
They didn't steal nothing, but they stole $350 out of my pocket.
What? Oh, because you had to get the thing
Replaced.
Yeah, your pocket.
Girl, half of my pocket.
You already paid it?
Mom, not yet. But
you will.
I will.
In about 5 years, maybe.
No. With this manifestation, in about a week.
The one where Allison wins the lottery?
Actually, talk about manifestation. I actually need to reply to this job opportunity.
Oh, right now in the middle of recording for Gay
Yes.
Area. This seems like the perfect time.
Girl.
What job opportunity?
I'm trying to go back to CGA.
That would be nuts. Could be sweet, though.
Girl. That's what I'm saying. I'm just going to get in wherever I can with Maria as a character escort because she's like the queen of characters right now. People love to go crazy on this street of a studio.
It's a busy street.
And I'm going to start as a character escort. Dale might come back as a character. We might just have to be a character duo. And then work my way up.
And still work at Splash.
Yes. Yes, both part-time.
I see that for you.
Great America is just weekends right now, or whenever it starts up. It'll just be weekends until summer.
So back to the break-in. Back to getting robbed, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So did you file the police report?
There was no footage in front of Splash. I haven't even talked to Labyrinth. Probably not.
You're not gonna.
Probably not, because, yeah.
We're dropping all charges on
this is the tea.
Joey.
Everyone knows who did it. I've been putting him on blast at Splash. Well, everyone else has kind of been spreading the word, but, like, listen. When he comes out in front, if
What?
if one of my coworkers is there, like this one particular coworker, they know how to scare him off real good. And I tried to do it literally last night. I was trying to.
You saw him?
Yes.
Go.
Oh, I was eyeing him down.
You need to go up
and confront him and be like,
and
"Why the fuck?"
him and ask him if he can come on the pod.
No, he'll literally rob us.
No, but or maybe you just interview him right then and there.
Girl.
You'll be like, "Hey, I want to know
I'll be like, why the fuck you butts my car out?"
Yes. Why'd you go Mercedes on my car?
No,
Why'd you
maybe
go my Mercedes on my Impala?
I need you to, when I see him one night, I'll call you.
Yes.
And you need to rush down there and you interview himself. Be like, why the fuck did you bust my sister's car?
Yes.
Because listen.
I need the gay area
someone
exclusive.
already confronted him about it.
Who?
One of my patrons who I had already talked
From the Patreon?
No.
Who was it, Emily?
From Splash. So this was this one guy.
Wait, that's crazy. Patron is the same word in a bar, patron, versus same as when you're a patron on Patreon.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We use the word patron all the time.
And do you think of Patreon?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
So listen.
A patron gave you some tea.
So he
piping hot
was
dish.
there the same time that I was being told the information by the guy who was telling me the account. He was there too because he was also on the patio. So he like saw the aftermath, but he didn't really like have too many descriptors. He was kind of drunk. But this other guy wasn't as drunk, so he was able to give me the real account. And so I saw him again the other night, and he was like, "Yo, I confronted the guy who busted out your window." And I was like, "Girl, what?" He was like, "Yeah." He was like, I asked him why he did it, and he was just saying he didn't know why he did it. He was like, yeah. I was like, he was just probably cracking out. And fucking, he was like, yeah, he seemed pretty remorseful. I was like, girl.
Did you ask him if he recorded it?
No, I don't think he did.
Damn it. People need to record more these days.
Yeah, for real.
I need ocular proof, mama.
True.
And if you're confronting someone like that, get a friend.
Have them record it.
Just in case, mama.
How simple is that?
Because then
what if he wanted to swing because he asked?
Then you have ocular proof.
Then you have ocular proof. Call the police.
So this is just a hack.
Actually, yeah. If I should confront him and record him.
Yes.
Apparently the patron I was talking to, he said when he was talking to him, it looked like he had just got beaten up. I was like, that's exactly what I like to hear.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's more to the story here, okay? And I need to get to the bottom of it. This Joseph character, why?
And also, listen, he was also telling people outside the club that Splash was closed. And so I texted into the work group chat. I said exactly, because someone came in and said, that guy's telling people you guys are closed. And I was like, we all don't fuck with him already. We've already tried to call the cops on him for trying to sell to people in our line.
So what? What kind of drugs?
Coke.
I'm fucking dead.
And so
he looked like a coke dealer.
Yeah. And so we already don't fuck with him. I texted the group chat, and then one of our managers was like, "Oh, tell him to leave. If he doesn't leave, call the cops, or you could just let him be, whatever." But that's an option you can do. And we didn't. And I was thinking in my head, I so regret. This is like Spider-Man right now. Like, if I had told him to leave and he didn't and I called the cops, or if I told him to leave and he did leave, he wouldn't have bashed my car window out.
Mama.
Because this was later.
Hindsight.
It's 2020. You always got to take action.
But it's okay, you know.
It was goddamn Spider-Man up in this account.
You learned, I think. Next time, when in doubt, as much as we hate them and hate breaking up the finger banging, call the cops, maybe.
Girl, I literally checked my car like 3 or 4 times last night, making sure it wasn't broken into.
I wonder, here's my thing. What if he was on like a phone call and he's getting news from his lawyer that, you know, he's losing custody of his kid, and then he walks past your door. He just picks
up the nearest brick.
And he just hits your car.
No, it was a brick.
He used a brick?
He used a brick. There was a brick
he
right
picks
next
up a brick,
to it.
and he just he hashtag Lucy Lou says, "Let's loose" on your Impala.
That's not okay.
And that's the story I want to get.
I would like one of those JBL speakers then. Maybe I'll just try to steal it from him.
Or a gram of Coke.
No. I'd be like, give me the fucking speaker,
my
bitch.
My mouth is so ready for some.
Maybe I should do that. I'd be like, give me your fucking speaker.
So ready for some Coke.
Be like, you busted my window. Give me that fucking speaker. He has 2, or he had 2 at one point. Give me that fucking speaker.
Do you need a speaker though?
That one, it's a JBL. I'll take it. Clean it out. I have to clean it out in the sun. Ugh.
Clean it out in the sun?
Yeah, like let it sit out in the sun and then like get some like towel. Thinking about having something that he's owned though was disgusting. And you want to know how I know his name?
Yes.
Apparently, he used to like party at Splash, and
What the hell does that mean?
Maybe party or like hang out there, and maybe like hang out with some of the workers there too, or like got friendly with some of them. And
Okay.
apparently he left for a while. And then he came back one time. He came back and he's been back and never been the same.
Whoa.
Because he's been hooked on drugs.
Yeah, so I feel bad for him.
No.
Also, he lost custody of his
amount of
only
people
child.
who I've heard people say, poor Joey. I'm like, girl, y'all are fucking lying.
Who said that?
I've heard people, like, people on Splash. People say that. I'm like, girl, yes, he's a
addiction
tweaker.
is a disease, Al. You don't choose to be
Yes,
addicted.
but like, what the fuck? Did he, like, see his reflection in my window or something? Like, what happened? He got scared?
I don't
Like, what's
know.
the story?
Or maybe his client.
Maybe he knew it, but he just...
His client, like, canceled on him for, like, a really big
girl,
order.
Shut up.
Someone was going to pick up an 8-ball downtown and then call and was like, no, I got it from someone else. And then he just bricked your Impala.
Listen, or he just was really mad at Splash for some reason. Like I said, he tried to run in.
Car.
He tried to run in.
Uh-huh.
He was telling people to not come into Splash. You can obviously tell he was mad at Splash. This was one of the cars right in front of Splash. Maybe he just wanted to fuck up anyone who was possibly going to Splash.
Because, like, I think we can eliminate the idea that he is breaking in to steal something.
No, there was nothing
right?
stolen.
Like, there was nothing stolen.
Like I said, the guy saw him break it and leave, and he
that
told
too.
the guy asked him. Also, the patron who talked to him asked him, said, "Did you steal anything?" He said, "No." And besides my check, absolutely, there was nothing worth stealing in there. It was trash.
Okay, and so let me ask you this: you've never wanted to fucking break something when you've been denied something in your life? Because I
would never
I
do
don't
that
think
to
so.
someone else's property like that.
Well, you don't know how fucking, gone he was. Maybe he was really high. Or really...
So I understand
Or he was
this,
really fiending.
but I don't want him around me or my club fucking shit up again.
Where's the empathy? Where's what you want to show your Jesusly love? Your Christianly love?
So you want me to get like a pamphlet on like the nearest like shelter or something for him? Or addiction
Maybe.
rehab, like a free rehab or something?
You treat, violence and stuff like that with love, mama.
I was trying to stare him the house down last night.
Give him one of these.
He wouldn't look at me.
And I'm doing a hand heart if you're not
He would look at
watching.
me for like a second, and then I would just keep looking at him. But I also had to watch the door too, but I would be like, I would be staring at him.
For real.
Like to get the fuck away. Yeah.
Do you know if he knew it was your car? Like, what?
I don't know, but he knows that we know about it. I think he knows we know about it. He obviously knows that a patron who goes here has already confronted him about it. And Alec, my coworker ever since, has also been staring him down too.
So are you gonna say anything to him?
I don't know.
You're just gonna stay staring.
kinda
You're just gonna stay staring.
I don't know.
Are you
'Cause
ever gonna park in the same spot?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what if he sees my car again and wants to retaliate because I said, "Oh, that's my fucking car," and then he knows, "Oh, 100%, that's her car."
Right. Also, if he was a listener of Gay Area and then watches the pod, and
Oh, there's absolutely no way.
and then you park in the same spot, and then he.
Well, the thing is, it's like, even
What do you
if
mean
it's not
you're
the
saying
same.
there's no way that he watches the pod?
Yeah, there's no way.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh.
girl.
I'm like, don't underestimate your reach, mama. Okay.
Well, true.
You never know. He could be a fan of the show. Okay, you guys, we're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna be back with the rest of our thoughts on Allison being robbed. And we're back. So Allison, how do you feel?
Oh, it's recording. Honestly, I feel pretty violated. Honestly, like, I'm pretty scared about where I'm parking now.
Girl, I know. You got to be careful. I mean, you didn't have anything in there to
Nope.
be stolen. So
Nope.
I think that's pretty good
I think, yeah.
in itself.
I think just keeping, like, nothing in there will be the best bet. Because I feel like it's pretty unlikely just to get your car smashed in just from fucking bitches.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that happens all the time in downtown SJ.
Most of the time,
I
people
know
just steal stuff.
San Francisco, it's like a huge problem there.
Hashtag huge.
So,
But that's theft most of the time, too.
Yes, exactly. This was some sort of freak accident.
An attack.
We don't know if it was a targeted attack or just a freak accident, but we know that you are
We're
safe.
robbed. I'm safe now.
And, I mean, were you robbed?
Of money.
Yes, because you had to replace the window.
Yeah.
So, yes, you were robbed. My thoughts and prayers and feelings are all with you.
Bleak.
And you're just a brave womana. And I was getting it down bad. And so I was no help to you, but you didn't need my help. And that just proves that you're
very
just a
powerful.
very independent, very strong woman.
Yeah.
I think it's Women's History Month. Or Women's
Hey
Month.
Siri, is it Women's History Month? Yes.
So shout out to all the women.
Yes, shout out to me. Wait, yeah, how are you going to celebrate me this year?
Well, it's almost over.
You still have a few minutes.
I don't know. What would you like from me? What would you want me to do for you for just being a woman?
Us smoking another cannon.
That would be so generous of me.
It would be very much celebrating.
It would be
me.
almost out of character how generous that would be. Like, I don't know.
chic.
I don't know if I could.
You don't know if you could break boundaries.
I
Like
don't
women?
know. Exactly.
I know you
I'm in my
could.
box and I'm cool with it.
No, I'm sure you could really help celebrate me.
No, it's just something I wouldn't do. I mean, the cannon, that is. I always want to support you every chance I get. And that's just a fact. So I'm gonna think
giving
on
you an
that.
option.
I'm gonna think on that. I could do something even better than a cannon. Ooh.
An XL.
An XL.
An XL.
Well, maybe.
We could do that with the whole
Something
family.
chic.
With Caitlin too. Celebrate her too for being a woman.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if Mom would want to get in on it.
No, just the girlies.
So no Tommy.
Well, he's not a girl, but you know that's up to you.
Right. Our good friend Riley was on the news.
Oh my God.
This is breaking
huge.
news.
This is huge.
As you guys know, most of you, I'm sure everyone knows about the TikTok ban the bill that's trying to be passed currently. Well, our good friend Riley was asked about this on the news, and she gave a wonderful, delightful answer. And maybe we'll play a little bit for you guys.
It's true. Some people create content for fun. Many earn revenue from it. Upper Park Clothing in downtown Chico sells merchandise through TikTok.
Yes,
Shop.
Upper Park.
The business says it helps them reach a bigger market, and they count on that additional income.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we'd lose a complete stream of income that we make money off of to support ourselves. So, yeah, we'd lose out on money. We'd lose out on an audience we've built up and created a connection and community with. And, yeah, a lot of our hard work would just be gone.
Yeah.
The proposed
Facts.
Facts.
Thank you, Riley, for bringing this up.
Thank you for speaking up for
standing
us.
up for the TikTok community. Because it's true. TikTok's not just for Charlie D'Amelio and,
all these people to be rich.
Yes, and Jake Paul, I think, and I don't know who else is popular
We
right
better
now.
start saving all of our videos.
But, yes, true. We need to. Because it very well could happen.
All of our comments, all of our sweet, delightful comments, all the comments telling me that I look like the principal from Lab Rats and fucking,
Just some good ones. I think
she's not a Christian.
I would heavily have to consider moving to another country.
I'm like, can we not get around this with a VPN?
I mean, yeah, probably, but not for,
I will do it.
I don't know about for posting.
Fuck.
But also, we're not posting these
Not really,
days.
but that would be, but we've thought about it.
We like the option.
We like
too.
the options. We do sometimes.
Sometimes the creativity flows. Yes.
That's how we got one of our biggest followers, Emily.
Yes, shout out to our queen.
Shout out to our queen. If we didn't have that,
No, literally. So shout out Riley. I have a question for you. Would you say I'm femme?
I feel like the way you talk and the way you dress sometimes, but like your actual personality, no.
Right? I feel like such a liar when I'm like talking to people and asking like, "Are you femme?" I'm like, "Yes."
No, you're not.
I'm like, "I have bangs, mama." Yes.
I mean, like,
Yes.
sure, like,
I have bangs and boobs. What else is there more for them to want?
I mean,
Bangs, boobs.
yeah, but
That
like,
and maybe some short
but
shorts.
like, I'm saying, but like the way, like, yeah, like something you like talk gay, but like, you don't act as femme as some very femme people I know.
I
Femme
know.
gays.
I kind of want to be. I want to more. I think I need to paint my nails. I need to like spritz body spray on myself like multiple times a day. And
you
I
need
think,
to
and some
act less
clothing.
like a man.
The clothing.
You need to be less rude. You
'Cause
need to be
this
less.
guy was like, "Do you have femme clothing?" I was like,
Not really.
I'm like, literally, I have like tank tops and booty shorts. But that's not really like, I don't.
Devin
think
can do
it doesn't
femme.
give the
Devin
fantasy.
can do femme harder than you.
I know. I'm like, Devin probably doesn't have that problem. He's like, "Oh yes, I'll slip on my little skirt.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
my tube top, and we're good to go."
Girl, he has so much feminine clothes.
Yeah, that's just because he got in hand-me-downs, but I mean, it's also him just being able to rock that kind of stuff, and he has that stuff on hand.
Yeah.
Me, like, I don't really have women's clothing,
Yeah.
but maybe I need to for my daddies. I don't know.
You'd have to really femme it up. Like, you'd have to be, like, very much.
But also, like, can't I just be me? Is that not enough?
We have to be real. Be like femme, but like.
I'm like femme, but like when it comes down to
But
it, like
you're
I'm
like
pretty.
fudge. You're like fudge. Femme and butch. Fudge.
That's not a thing. Stop trying to make fudge a thing.
I mean, Urban Dictionary it right now.
There's no way that's in the fucking Urban Dictionary. Futch.
Look it up. Yep. I'm always right. I'm always right.
Okay, but have you ever heard it before?
Yes, I didn't just make it up.
Well, why didn't you say that?
Because I like to make you look dumb. Oh.
Okay, wait, here we go. Futch is a term used to describe a lesbian, bisexual, or otherwise sapphic female who presents with a mix of feminine and masculine traits.
Okay, see, that makes sense. It's mostly lesbian community, but you
They
could use it.
See, that's why I'm not familiar with it.
Yes.
And I'm learning today.
Yes. I'm telling you, I think it's
Girl,
like a, I think
you
it's,
don't make up words on the daily.
I swear to God, it's like one of those like little like little emoji like things you could put on your like her profile.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
But also like,
What, you think it's ridiculous?
No, I think it's good that we have a word for it.
Right?
No, I was not gonna say that.
What?
That it's like not real. Isn't that what you just asked me?
No.
Or what'd you say?
I said right.
Right.
I think you are putting words in your own head.
No, I'm not, Mama. Don't even start. Oh. Have you ever
O'Reilly.
Have you ever heard of LWBBTQ?
Whoa. Say that again.
Since you're all familiar with all
LWBBTQ.
the LWBBTQ.
Whoa. Wait. LWBBTQ.
Yes.
Lesbian, women, big booty.
Lesbian, women, big booty. You have TQ left.
Trans community. No, queer. I don't know. What is it?
It's Let's Watch Bob's Burgers Tonight.
I thought
Queen.
this was in like a gay kind of connotation.
Oh yes, Mama. Bob's Burgers is very queer. I don't know if you've ever.
If you would have told me that, I could have probably got there. I thought you were still on Urban Dictionary, like it was like underneath or something.
I want to make it a thing. Hashtag LWBBTQ.
Oh, so you're
Because
trying to make
this
it
show is making me LMFAO.
Have you not watched all of it?
No, I have. I'm watching the news. I was watching the new season, and it's just fabulous. But and also it's one of those shows that
That's
where,
me
like,
with Abbott.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it all, but like I've like turned it on. You know, there's 20-minute long episodes. Like I turn it on and just like have it on in the background. But let me rank them. I think on top it has to be Louise. I mean, she's just constantly serving. And
She's the youngest.
She's the youngest. She's the one with the bunny ears.
Yeah.
And then probably Linda, because
I love Linda so
just
much.
fucking kills me. Like every time she's singing, and she's just so over the top.
Linda's a queen.
And then I'd probably say Jean. I mean, I like Tina.
Bob's the worst.
Oh yeah, Bob's the worst.
Makes sense.
I think I like Jean more because Jean is just hilarious sometimes. He just has the funniest shit. And Tina's a little bit more like serious. So is Bob. Like they're a little bit more grounded. They are, you know, they don't really. I mean, they joke around, but not really. And that's why Louise is always on top.
Okay.
I bring up the ranks because we were recently ranked by our girlfriend, by our sister's boyfriend that we met for the first time, and he asked if he could rank all of us, and we said no, and he said okay.
And no, later on, he was like, "You're my least favorite."
Yeah.
To Danny.
Right, and then he had Tommy on top. And then I think I switched to you.
And then, yeah, later I think he said he switched to me on top. You know, so that was hilarious.
But I was on the bottom for sure. He pointed at me. He said, bottom.
Yep.
And I was like,
well,
damn.
yes.
I'm like, how did he know?
Clocked you real good.
No, he clocked me hard. But shout out to Dominic. He is an avid listener of the pod now.
Yep.
I don't even know if I should say boyfriend. I mean,
too,
pretty much. But yeah, we met him the other day, and it was really hilarious. He was stealing steak off my mom's plate, and we sang karaoke, and it was a sweet night.
Yeah, it was good.
Shout out Dom. New Taco Bell Cantina items. The new chicken, you guys.
Honestly, I think I like the birria dipping taco better, or whatever that was.
What birria dipping taco?
Remember they had like basically the same thing, but with like a shredded beef dipping taco. It was like a shredded beef dipping taco.
I remember the dipping taco, but it wasn't beef. I thought
it was beef.
Was it?
It was shredded beef.
Huh.
It wasn't chicken.
I can't remember, but the new chicken is good. The Shrek sauce,
pretty good.
It's fine. Would never need it for 20 cents. So.
Oh, would never buy it, but I'm getting a cantina item.
Yeah, it's like might as well throw it in there.
Yeah.
I think you need to talk about JoJo.
Oh my God,
guys! This new
Where
era.
Do I even
Are we
start?
excited? Are we excited for the new JoJo era?
Karma's a bitch, and I should have known better.
Girl,
y'all. So
when is it dropping?
Basically, see, I'm not like in it, you know what I mean? But like, I'm just on the meme side of it.
Yes.
But basically, JoJo Siwa is coming out with a new song called "Karma's a Bitch" or something along those lines, and everyone is laughing at it. Everyone's joking about it. Literally everyone, even fucking Tana hopped on the train to talk about it. Tana.
Well, yes.
And so basically, funny enough, before it came out, like before there was like she kind of like talked about it. I don't think she leaked it yet, any of it. I don't know, but these two different creators both like had like different like predictions of what it's gonna be like, and one of them literally was like, "I'm in a bad girl," or like something like that, and then one of them's like literally said karma's a bitch, like karma, something about karma's a bitch. And then literally the song had like both of those like lines almost word for word in it. Like,
did you see her JoJo like stitching it? And she was like, they're not mind readers or whatever. They just caught on, and she was showing her. She green screened like her Instagram like posts where she like titled like she captioned them like one like karma, and then she titled another one like bitch. Did you see that?
Oh no, she clapped back.
Yeah, she did, and she was
like, they just took clues.
yeah, she was like no, they didn't just like randomly predict it, but
I mean, that
they
one
picked
girl
up on
said,
it.
"I've been a bad girl, bad
no,
girl."
I was gonna say, I'm like they definitely predicted
They
it.
definitely predicted it. I mean, it sounded almost just like it.
Yeah, I know, literally
Crazy. Yeah,
I
so
can't with
that shit
her.
was crazy.
Do we think she's gonna outsell Wrecking Ball?
Oh, are you kidding me?
I
Absolutely
need her
not.
shaking ass at the VMAs.
Girl, she's literally exactly like she's not gonna go fucking shake ass on someone. Like, I mean, like, she would, but like low key, like a little bit, but like
But I don't think that is what this new era
I don't
is.
think that's what it is. Listen,
No.
like she talked about on this interview, this guy was interviewing her and like he was like, "Oh yeah, like mentioned Miley Cyrus, her album Wrecking Ball. He mentioned Britney and stuff, you know." And then she was like, "Honestly, like, but I'm like the first of my generation to do something this so drastic, such a drastic move from being a child star to an adult star." I'm like, girl, are you fucking crazy?
I know.
Amanda, Lindsay Lohan, Miley.
Like those felt way more authentic.
No, like
this
actually
isn't,
going
like-
off the rails. She's trying to produce something here to
Yeah.
like, girl, you don't have an edge. Go out and get an edge, find out who you are, and do that. But
Being gay is not edgy enough, girl. Come on. we're
no,
gonna need
come on,
more.
that is not enough.
The rhinestones.
Go fuck a bunch of
No,
bitches
no,
and get
no.
hella people mad at you and be really messy.
Cut off all your hair.
Yeah, be messy. Cut off all. She tried that and then she just put extensions
Oh
on.
yes, I remember
Yeah.
that. That was
But
crazy.
she needed to shave it all. Shave it.
Yeah.
Like I'm like fucking like crazy design or something. Girl.
She needs to go like.
She needs to go be messy at clubs. She needs to just actually be like a bitch and not just seeing this. And she says something like, "You shouldn't have effed up" or something. She's saying effed up, not fucked up. I thought she was just doing that for like rehearsal or something. No.
She's gonna say effed up in her.
She's
song.
going to say effed up in the song. Girl, I'm
This
sorry.
sounds very edgy to me,
Just
mama.
because you know that kids are probably going to listen to it doesn't mean you shouldn't say fucked up. If you're trying to be edgy, if you're trying to be a bad girl, then
Then what's with the censoring?
what's the sensory? Did Jocelyn convince you to do this?
Jocelyn?
Isn't that her mom's name?
Jesselyn.
Jesslyn.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love Jesselyn. I miss her.
Oh my god.
Okay. Earlier, something happened between me and Allison that absolutely shocked me to my core. And I'm going to need you to be quiet for this because I don't need any of your commentary or your giggles or your trying
You
to...
can't talk. You can't say any words like names or anything.
Do you know what I'm going to talk about?
I think
What?
you go first.
No, tell me.
No, you go first. Was it when you were eating your chilies?
I can't remember. What was... I was eating chilies, Al. I wasn't paying attention to anything you were saying.
Okay, go. Hurry up. Come on.
Well, I want to know what you were going to
No,
say.
you go first.
Okay. This is what shocked me to my core. I'm in my room, and me and Allison having a conversation. I don't even kind of remember what it was about. And she said she was talking about pretty privilege, and she was like, "Oh, it's so annoying. Like the other people get pretty privilege. Like, oh my god." And I was like, "Oh yeah, it sucks for you. Like I love it." And then she was like, "Girl, you're not a pretty person."
I just meant like you probably don't get pretty privilege like as much as other people. Yeah, you probably get more than me for sure.
I'm feeling like I get pretty privilege all the time.
Yeah, you
actually.
absolutely do more than me, the house down. I'm just saying, like, some people just like their whole life,
Well,
like 24/7.
What you said in the moment was just, you're not a pretty person. How
you would say
dare
something.
You, How
you would say something
rude.
just like that to me, dear girl. Absolutely, you would. You are so
Okay.
out there.
Let me also inform you about how her tone was when she said it. She said it in such like a serious, like a what? like a like so all high and mighty, being like, no fucking way you actually think this, bitch. Like that was the undertone.
Yeah, well, no way.
That was the context to it. She literally goes, "You're not a pretty person." I'll have you know, I'm a beautiful person. I have people hitting me up all the time. Boom. I'll have you know, I get hefty scoops of chicken when I go to Chipotle. Okay? And also, I be making fat tips because I shake my ass for them when I deliver their weed. Okay? And if that's not a little bit of pretty privilege, then I don't know what is. Thank you. I think that's all.
Well, this has been a great episode of Gay Area.
Are you going to say sorry or anything? You can speak now.
I'm sorry you were offended. I can't.
Mama?
Okay, girl. I'm sorry I said that. I didn't mean to say that. You are pretty, obviously.
Well, it doesn't sound very genuine.
You are pretty. I was just like, in the sense, what I was saying was just like, compared to the person I was talking about, is like extremely conventionally attractive. And you
I would
are.
not say they're extremely...
to the common, like, you don't know their personality.
girl. Not too much. Not too much.
Don't make the block hot.
Don't make the block hot. I guess we can talk about a few movies we've seen before we go really quick. Allison's pussy was throbbing walking out of Love Lies Bleeding.
Oh, yeah. Great movie.
Trying to see it again.
Fire.
I knew she was like a monster to begin with. I said that in the trailers. I'm like, guys, she's going to like be turned into like some sort of monster.
Yeah.
And I guess we're not going to like, I won't spoil it, but like.
You basically just did.
Well, you get that from watching the movie. Okay. And the trailer. Like, hello. But very gay, very, very queer.
Oh, yeah.
I love Kristen Stewart. And she was snubbed for Spencer.
We also
Talk about your pussy.
No, I mean it was really good. It was fierce. It was honestly, I feel like Drive Away Dolls was like, it was probably got my pussy throbbing harder than that one. Yeah.
Like 2 buckets. This one was only like 1.
Yeah, right. And it was really good. Love Life Bleeding was really good.
I mean, her muscles.
Yeah, I didn't really like how muscly the one girl was, though.
I was kind of wondering how you were thinking about it. Like,
no,
like
I don't like.
Is that something that's like attractive?
No.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Like some muscle, yeah, sure, but.
But not when it was like CGI muscles.
Not even when she wasn't even CGI.
Just when she was like natural.
That's a little.
You're
too
like,
much.
oh, she's too much. I mean, her back was like. I mean, her
No, that was
whole
like, she looks like a
everything
fucking man.
Boom.
Besides her fucking face, like.
Dude.
Kristen though.
Sexy.
Yeah, hot as fuck.
I love her. Them. I don't know.
I was about to say what?
Also, Sydney Sweeney, my queen.
Oh my god.
Immaculate was fabulous.
Immaculate was immaculate.
Yeah, Allison didn't even know she was gonna have an immaculate conception. I was like, girl, have you not seen the trailer?
I don't remember it.
But yeah, no, it was really enjoyable.
Yeah.
And Sydney should make whatever movie she wants next.
Oh, Queen should pop off.
Absolutely. Also
Problemista.
yeah, I saw that by myself without Allison. It was good. Julio Torres is so cute. And then what was the other one we saw? The AI one. Late Night with the Devil.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
That was fire.
That was really good.
The AI, inexcusable. But I still really wanted to see it, so we had to. And if you're not aware, this movie uses like 3 graphics that were made with generative AI. and really controversial stuff. People were like boycotting the movie, but
Not as bad as Thanksgiving.
period. Yeah. I want to see that. That's on Netflix. I think I'm gonna watch it. Except for I seen
Might as well wait till Thanksgiving.
I seen on something on TikTok that spoiled who the ghost face or like whatever
We should just wait till
the
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving person, the pilgrim, is. And I was like, oh well, good to know. It's Addison Rae.
What? Why would you say that?
Well, just don't think about it, and you won't remember.
I ain't never watching it.
Are you not watching? You're not watching Drag Race?
No.
Ah, too bad.
I know.
Okay. So, LWBBTQ is all I have left to say.
The tour of Mean Girls that was at Broadway San Jose some of them came to Splash last night.
Oh, work.
One of the plastics that wasn't Regina or Caddy.
Gretchen.
It was probably Gretchen. And
Or Karen, perhaps.
Or Karen, I don't know. And then Aaron Samuels, whatever. And then the rest was ensemble. Dale knew because he saw it.
I'm dead. He clocked them quick.
Oh, clocked him real quick. He saw him walking by, and then he was like, that's the Mean Girls cast. I was like, I'm dead.
Well, I love that.
Well,
Did you want them?
I did.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, if you guys would like an extra video a week, head on over to our Patreon where we do a smoke session behind the episode, and we get really lit before. This one we smoked a cannon.
Mm-hmm.
And
just like what we'll be doing in a minute.
Ooh. It was really sweet. You're going to want to check that out. Just go to Patreon and type in Gay Area Podcasts, and you should find us. Thank you guys so much for watching our newest episode in our new set. Let us know how you like our chairs and our new setup.
Yeah.
And if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe, comment, like,
share,
send to a friend, perhaps. I don't know. And everyone, let's not forget, let's watch Bob Burgers.
Let's get Birria tonight, Queen.
Thank you all for watching. This is for New York. Young and pretty. I'm riding the subway. Riding with people.
Up in Harlem, down on Broadway, you're no check,
but you're no native
Queen. Walking that sweet talk in the heart and soul of New York City. Love. Bye, you guys.